Okay guys, so very quickly I just closed Bitcoin for a 1 to 4 hour trade not too long. Just want to explain. So looking at the daily time frame, as we can see that Bitcoin is currently bullish on the daily time frame. We can see the sweep we can see how Bitcoin took out buy side liquidity on the daily time frame, and then we can see the market structure shift here, right here. And then from that moment, you see price came back into the fair value gap, and then we can see how price kept going down and down. So from the daily time frame, that's from the higher time frame, my bias was sales. Then I came down to the 15 minutes time frame. So on the 15-minute time frame, we see price reversed back into this fair value gap here, here. That's this blue shaded area I just marked. Price reversed back into this fair value gap, and then so at this point we can see that price went back to touch that fair value gap 3 times. So at the third touch of it, touch of it, so we see price touch the fair value gap and push downward again, and then so creating an order block. So price came back up, tapped into the order block, and push downward again. So on this bullish candle, when it went back and touched that second order block there, so I entered, and we can see how price pushed downward, giving us the market structure shift to the other side. Okay, so we can see that price came back to touch the order block one more time, or let's say 2 more times, and then we can see price just rally to the downside. So I closed out at this point here for a 1 to 4 on this trade. Yeah. So basically on the daily time frame, framing out my bias, understanding the trend of the market, framing out my bias. So after that, then saying that okay, so my bias, I'll be looking for sales. Then after that, coming down to the lower time frame, then working with what we have from the higher time frame already, and then looking for entries from that standpoint. Fair value gap, entry using order block. So as you can see, short-term sell side liquidity taken out, and then price came into this zone, and then I closed at that point for a 1 to 4. So beautiful trade on Bitcoin. So thank you so much guys, and see you next time.